I'm in Tangipahoa Parish, Louisiana, where devastating hurricanes have overwhelmed animal shelters and displaced pets by the thousands. Desperate to make a difference, the local shelter here has partnered with Wings of Rescue and the Brandywine Valley SPCA to fly over 100 dogs and cats north to Pennsylvania, where their loving forever homes are eagerly awaiting their arrival. Come on, We had to get up really early this morning. It's about 4 a.m. It's humid down here in Louisiana, hot and humid. We're gonna take 100 of them, put them on this transport. It's an exciting morning. You can feel it in the air. There's a lot of workers and volunteers pitching in to get these 100 dogs loaded up. It's gonna take us about another hour to get them in their crates. David's over here making sure they have ice chips in their crates so they can stay hydrated.
We have some new employees here working with us today. So we did get one dog that got loose from us today, but luckily we were able to catch him so that he can continue on his path to finding a new home.
Hey, puppies. Come puppies, come here. Got him? You guys are going on a trip. Thank you. Do we know who goes where?
Yep, I would just put 2 and 2, they're going to the same place.
Oh, let's go. There we go. Just to think, David, where these little guys just in a few hours are going to be with families.
Oh my goodness, they'll be in a home. How amazing is that?
So amazing. Well, it's really eerie, quiet in here. There's just a couple dogs left. But we've wrapped it up here. We're about to take 100 beautiful animals, put them on the plane, and find them their forever homes.
So when we get to the airport, we're going to unload quickly as we can because we need to start loading the plane at 6 a.m. sharply because they're making 2 stops. So just make sure that we're loading and listening to the cues for when they're calling out for what size crates, and we're just going, picking up the crate and loading them onto the planes.
Okay, we got a 400.
There's one kind of big one. All right, David, we got them loaded up.
They're loaded. We're ready. They're ready for their next step, which is getting to their destination and then finding homes. I'm so happy for those puppies that already found homes that are flying on the plane today. So it's really exciting. Glad we were able to show you what we're doing down here in Louisiana.
It's pretty special. I wish you were going with us, my friend.
Thank you.
Thanks for everything.
Take care.
The sun is only now coming up, but it feels like we've already put in a full day of work. But there's no time to rest because we're on our way to Pennsylvania, where the Brandywine Valley SPCA is changing the game in animal rescue.
The Brandywine Valley SPCA is not only a safe haven for animals that are homeless, abused, and in need of some TLC to find families. One of the things we really focus on is the connection between people and the animals.
Oh, that's a good, you're getting a belly rub.
We say dogs play every day. So every morning they come out and play with some of their dog friends. If they're not as comfortable with other dogs, they get great walks from our volunteers. We have a volunteer corps of over 450 people who help us take care of our animals. You can see our volunteers are well prepared for playgroups. They have a variety of tools and equipment that help them out should all of a sudden the dogs not be so happy to be together. Sometimes we see dogs come in and they're a little bit afraid of strangers. Maybe they've suffered some abuse in their past. And our behavior volunteers are going to help work with them so they can be the best adoption candidates they can be.
We show the dog the treat, which is the lure. You're going to take your hand and go up like this slowly. Okay?
Today we're going to be meeting a plane, our 100th flight in partnership with Wings of Rescue. 100 cats and dogs are going to be coming off of that plane that probably wouldn't have had a chance for a family or a life had they not had this relocation opportunity.
All right, everybody, thanks for coming to the flight. This is the 100th flight. This is a big celebration here.
Right now, we're waiting for the plane to land. I'm getting a little bit nervous, but right now, all we can do is wait.
We're ready to go. We're all suited up, all protected here, looking to save some lives today. Really excited.
Things are getting pretty tense on the ground in Pennsylvania as the rescues wait anxiously for this plane load of furry, precious cargo to finally complete this long journey. But thanks to this amazing team of volunteers, this is one flight that's right on time.
So you see that plane?
Yeah, I think that's it.
These flights are incredibly inspirational. I have done dozens of these and I get goosebumps every single time when that plane door opens because you're going to hear the dogs barking, you're going to hear the meows, you're going to know these are animals that didn't have a chance if you didn't bring them in.
Guys, let's get ready.
All right, guys, take your line. Let's go. Come on, we've got a lot of you. Let's get this done. Get going.
Our work in Louisiana is really about changing the community down there. But in the meantime, we move the animals out at a rate that is more than we can sustain just in our shelters alone. So we bring in shelter partners to work with us, shelters we trust, so we can save even more lives.
Hey, guys, come on over.
We've got Sweetie. All right, Sweetie, let's go. I love the Brandywine Valley SPCA. They have touched my life personally, brought a rescue dog into my home, and that's what motivates me to come to the airport today to pay it forward. Represent for Philadelphia, Rocky!
What we're going to see today is our 100th flight with Wings of Rescue, and Wings has flown hundreds of flights. So there are very important protocols in place for the safety of the animals. The most important thing on flight day is that the animals are safe, secure, and protected.
This is a special flight today.
It is. It's our 7,000th pet this year. It's our 59,000th pet since we were founded. And more importantly, it's our 100th flight to Brandywine Valley SPCA. It's pretty amazing. Together, the two organizations have saved 6,750 pets.
59,000 pets you've flown. What does it mean for you to get to this milestone?
It means that unfortunately we have too many more pets to go get. It's a relief to get these ones, but you just sit back and think about the ones that are still in need.
Are under a bit of stress throughout the flight. So we are always motivated to move the animals out of the aircraft as safely and as efficiently as possible and then onto the shelter, which is one of my favorite parts, going back to the shelter so we can start seeing what their personalities are like.
The big visual part of this for people is the animals coming off the plane. But now is when the hard work really starts to happen because we're going to make sure all these animals are settled in. It's been a long, long day for them, so we want to get them a good meal, let them get some rest, and then we're going to do the really important intake work. We want to make sure all their medical needs are met, and if they're a little frightened, we want to make sure they get some time to adjust and some extra special time with our volunteers.
Welcome, Welcome to Pennsylvania. You made it. Frequent flyer you are.
We're going to get to know them a little bit today. Tomorrow morning, the volunteers are going to get them out. As Starting tomorrow is when the adoptions start to happen. I can't say enough about our volunteers. They come out in force for these flights. It's really an awesome experience. It went very, very smoothly. And our volunteers, they have huge hearts, so they come out in droves to help welcome these animals and get them settled in so they can get their forever families.
Huh? No, that's it. That's it. Thank you guys for your help.
I've done this multiple times, and every time it gets better and better. We love seeing the animals come off the plane and know we can now give them a better life. They're going to come to a shelter where they're going to get love and enrichment and ultimately find families.